This is Chris Hume with the Lancaster Patriot. I'm here in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Behind me is the Lancaster County Courthouse. The preliminary hearing, the injunction hearing for Amos Miller. This is the state of Pennsylvania against Amos Miller. That hearing just ended. Behind me, people are leaving the courthouse. This was a 4-hour hearing. Witnesses from both sides. Again, the state of Pennsylvania is seeking an injunction, asking the state to forbid Amos Miller from selling his raw milk products, his raw dairy products, his raw butter, his raw cheese products. They want the state to crack down on Amos. Robert Barnes represented Amos Miller and is asking the judge to deny this injunction, to reject the injunction, to allow Amos Miller to continue selling his products to his consumers. Meanwhile, while this civil case continues. Again, the hearing just ended, but there was no decision from the judge. It's 5 o'clock. The judge said, "We've gone too long. All the public has to leave. I'll meet privately with the attorneys behind closed doors, but I won't make an announcement until tomorrow." That's what the judge said. So we're looking for an announcement tomorrow. Will the judge grant the state their injunction against Amos and essentially put him out of business indefinitely? Tell him that he can't sell his raw milk. Obviously, the state's going to say he can't sell raw butter, he can't sell raw cheese. So that's what's going on. Behind me, there are still people here from a rally that started 5-6 hours ago. There were hundreds more out here this morning prior to the hearing showing their support for Amos. There was raw milk, there was cheese, there was a show of support for Amos against this tyranny. There's still news crews behind me, still people coming out. There were Amish, there were English, there were people here in support of Amos Miller. Again, the hearing went on for 4 or 5 hours, 4.5 hours roughly. I should say 3.5 hours, from 1:30 to 5. The hearing went on for 3.5 hours, but we still don't have a decision from the judge. We'll look for that tomorrow. So again, the state is seeking an injunction against Amos, seeking to forbid him from selling his products, and the judge has not reached a decision. So stay tuned for more. We'll have a podcast on this, analyzing that hearing, that 3.5 hour hearing with witnesses from both sides, from the state and also from Amos Miller, saying how important it is that they are able to acquire this food from Amos. So again, this is still a developing story. The state continues their quest against Amos, and we'll provide updates as this develops.